Okay, go!
Surprise.
My name is Daniel Carter. I'm 48, a father of two, and until a few days ago, I thought my life was perfect. I have a successful tech company here in Seattle, a steady marriage, and two great kids. My life was predictable, safe, organized. That is, until my wife, Lauren, left for what she called a business trip to New York. It started like any other Monday. She kissed me goodbye, ruffled my son Tyler's hair, and hugged our daughter Lily a little longer than usual. She promised to call every night, reminded me about the kids' schedules, and then she was gone. Just like she'd done countless times before, but by Thursday something felt off. Lily was the first to notice. "Dad, Mom didn't call last night." Tyler brushed it off, but I felt a knot tightening in my stomach. The night before, her phone call had been rushed, with loud restaurant noises in the background. She said she was with coworkers. It should have been reassuring, but it wasn't. Her texts were short, vague, and cold. That's when I had an idea. It was almost spring break. What if we surprised her in New York? A spontaneous family trip. A romantic gesture to close the distance that had been growing between us. Tyler tried to act cool, but I saw the excitement in his eyes. Lily was practically bouncing off the walls. I booked everything that afternoon: flights, a family suite at her hotel, the Waldorf Astoria. The reservation agent even joked about how romantic it was. That night, a strange text came through from Lauren's number. Evening was unforgettable. Want to repeat tomorrow night. A second later, another message. Sorry, wrong person. Meant for Sarah about the client dinner. Lauren had never mentioned a Sarah. I tried to shake off the doubt, but it lingered. The next day, my operations manager casually mentioned he'd seen Lauren having an intense lunch with some guy last week. I dismissed it, but the unease grew heavier. Still, the trip was booked. The flight was delayed, and we didn't get to the hotel until late Friday night. The front desk confirmed Lauren was in room 1214. Her key card had just been used an hour ago. She was there. We walked down the hall, and I let Lily knock. No answer. We knocked again. Nothing. A room service attendant walked by and mentioned he'd just delivered dinner and champagne to that room. For two people, my heart sank. I called Lauren's phone. It rang from behind the door, then she declined the call and texted me. In a meeting. Call you back later. Tyler looked at me, understanding slowly dawning on his face. I sent the kids back to our suite and knocked again. Lauren cracked the door open, clutching her robe, her hair messy. She said she was in a meeting with a colleague named Maxwell. She was lying. I knew all her tells. The next morning, I arranged a breakfast meeting with her colleagues, including Maxwell. Before Lauren could stop me, I connected my laptop to a small projector and pressed play. The hotel security footage filled the wall. Lauren and Maxwell arriving together, kissing in the lobby, holding hands at the bar. The entire table froze. Lily didn't understand, but Tyler did. He turned pale. I explained the truth to my children in the simplest way I could. Lauren sobbed. Her colleagues left, stunned. I punched Maxwell once before security stepped in. We packed and flew home. Lauren begged, apologized, and cried. When she came home a few days later, she found divorce papers waiting. She said she started therapy. Good. She wanted forgiveness. I wasn't ready. Months passed in a painful blur of co-parenting and hard conversations. She had been cheating for 8 months. One evening, I took the kids to a lake pier to watch the sunset. Tyler sat beside me and asked if I was okay. I told him I was getting there. Sometimes healing isn't about forgiveness. It's about acceptance. It's about finding a new normal, like our new tradition of Friday sunsets, just the three of us. And standing there with my children, I realized that while some surprises break you, others can rebuild you into the person you were always meant to be. Thanks for listening. If you've been through something similar, remember you're not alone. Don't forget to subscribe for more stories.